Why? Just why?
Don't talk to me. I had a job to do for radiation, and you guys stopped me from doing it.
But I try to be as reasonable as I could.
And so did I. Instead, we had 5 Karens behind doors yelling and screaming for no reason. Could have been in and out. Went and bought bandages and you guys arrested me. This is gonna go great for you guys in court, let me tell you.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
We told you several times to not go back in there.
I went to go buy bandages.
And?
You decided to arrest me. So we'll see how this goes. Listen, you guys can't come here and be like, why? Oh my God, like this. You'll see in court what's gonna happen here. You're gonna see.
Lawyer, Ramee?
Sorry?
Did you ask for a lawyer?
I used to be a lawyer. I don't need a lawyer. I just want a bench
know,
trial.
Do you want one?
No, I'm good.
Okay. I wish we could be more reasonable about
You
this.
said that I couldn't step in there for a medical reason. I needed to buy bandages, and you arrested me. We're gonna see how this goes in court.
I didn't say that. I didn't say any of that. It wasn't
Your buddy back there did. We'll see.
That also had the same win. We also did say as you were walking back.
And I got tased randomly.
Yeah, that part I don't know. I arrived afterwards.
It's okay. There's a medical report for that as well. This is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna go brazy in that courtroom. I hope you know.
Okay.
This is America, and in America is America. You understand?
Not really looking good.
Jesus Christ, Ramee.
I'm sorry. Where's the judge?
There's no judge yet.
Angel's around. Angel's around.
Wait, we have court with Angel. I already have a different court with Angel.
That's not my problem.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like.
She's around right now. Give her a call.
Well, the thing is, I posted it based
Yeah,
on.
you can literally. That's not how that works. If you know there's a judge around, you can call that judge and see if they're around. Just because they don't respond to the email chain doesn't mean that there's no judge around and that you did the most you could. You guys are still doing the same shit you guys were doing to me when I was a lawyer still. Okay. That motherfucker's trying it with the wrong one.
Water, Ramee?
Nothing. No. No.
Do you need any bandages?
No. I can't. You guys already seized them. I would have bought some, but you guys arrested me.
I
got a lot on me.
No.
I can give you some.
No.
No.
Oh.
Dahlia Faye will pay! She's fired from Mosley's by Jimmy Mosley.
Alrighty, we got Judge Angel. Let's take you down to the courthouse, sir.
I'm sorry?
Got Judge Angel. We're gonna take you down to the courthouse.
Perfect.
You please turn around.
Already have. No.
Perfect.
I request to be soft cuffed, please. Walk with dignity and honor.
Follow me, sir. Alrighty, we're going down. Come down to the courthouse, please.
Okay, he just wanted to get the radiation.
Thank you. I know.
What?
But then it went bad.
Went to
Now
go
I
buy
gotta go to
bandages
court
and got
twice.
arrested.
That's not.
Hello.
What the fuck?
What the?
Well.
Sir, I'm so sorry.
This
You
is
feel
the
that way?
Honorable Judge Dingle. If you would please
Dingle?
give us some respect, Ramee.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hey,
I would like the respect that I am due, Ramee.
how you doing, Dingle? Judge Angel, so you're looking so beautiful today, let me tell you.
Thank
Amazing.
you very much, Ramee. Thank you.
Thank you for having me today. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
This is gonna be case setting precedent, whatever the fuck.
it?
Yes, this is very
Okay.
big, very big.
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing it then.
Can I request the courts to be uncuffed, please?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
to your
if you
table
guys
over
please
there.
would uncuff him.
You'll be on.
You want to
the
make him
website.
aware
Release
of
me
the
from these shackles.
contempt charges?
Release
well,
me.
Rami's not gonna run for.
Oh, I'm not
he
running,
actually wants
trust
his
me.
case to be heard out, but Rami,
Alright.
if you do run, I will be finding you in contempt, and that'll be at my discretion. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. Is there Chief
Alright.
Love here? Looking beautiful, Chief. Chief.
Yeah, good to see you, Doc.
Good to see you, Doctor.
Of course, yeah.
Hey, if you might hear some other accents, just want to let you know. Right?
Oh, yeah, that's fine, though.
All right. Let's see. So, looking at your charges here, Rami. If you do run, I'm gonna give you 200 months and a $200 fine. Okay. So,
What?
Just don't.
Oh, 200 months?
Yeah, 200 months.
Whoa, hold up. Wait, what'd you say?
Not minutes, months. I'm gonna give you 200 months. So
Angel, what?
you're not getting out of prison until fucking
Yeah,
2070.
it's months, not minutes, Rami.
Yeah, you'll be
Give me-
fucked.
It'll be 2070 when you get out. Okay. The fucking sun's gonna be thawing up the earth when you're getting out of prison.
Okay. Angel, I'm telling you right now,
And a $200
you
fine,
go
yeah.
and see me. I'm outside. Okay, you go
What
and
do
see me.
mean?
You're gonna see. No, I'm saying you're gonna see me in this. Like, trust me. I'm
I'm-
about to
yeah.
shine.
Are you representing yourself?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Prosecution, are you guys ready to proceed?
Yeah.
Excuse
Who's
me,
the
some
lead?
of the video footage
I'll
Yeah,
be-
I wanna-
I'll
is
be the lead.
processing, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have you shared the report with
No, he hasn't.
No, I have not.
Okay. Would you please do that so you can see everything?
Yes, it
Trespass.
is. There's a statement being written right now, and once it's done, I'll share it with him. Because this happened literally 5 minutes ago, man.
Okay.
Okay, good.
How long will that statement be?
This is great. This is great.
I think Officer Maxwell's gonna need maybe like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Tom.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
And to be honest, I don't really see that statement being important. There's other testimonies that are gonna be important here.
Okay. Please make sure you're shouting.
Enter knowingly or
Sorry,
remains
I said other
unlawfully
testimony's gonna be
upon a
important here.
property without the permission or the right to
Okay,
do so.
sounds good.
It is my right to be in that fucking hospital. Is there? You have a closet here that I can change? You know, I want to look professional for my win.
Yeah, you can.
Thank you
continue.
so much. Hey, you still got that weapon license?
Yeah, you trying to buy a gun?
Trying to buy a gun?
Yeah,
License?
yeah, I am trying to buy a weapon license.
Trying to buy a gun?
Yeah, we've been selling all day, Rami. We've
You
been
Wait,
selling.
you actually buy? You actually sell me one?
Felon?
Do you have a felony?
No.
I'm checking.
Perfect.
Wait. Hold on.
What? What was the question?
You'll actually sell it to me? No,
I don't think I can give you a license, Rami.
Why? Why? Angel, stop.
There's a couple of charges on here that I don't.
What you mean? My record
might
is.
disqualify you.
I'm
from
clean
having
as a
one,
whistle.
so- Yeah, I don't know about that one, Rami. You're. No, I don't think. So.
Angel,
I don't think so. I'm sorry.
hey, oh, I have a question for you.
Yes.
You know, come here. This is in private. You know, this is kind of crazy, but is there legislation on being a manager at a state-owned property?
No, those places are kind of free for alls.
Okay, so really, that's crazy. That's very funny. That's very funny because Dahlia Faye told me that she was a manager at Mosley's, and I said, "Really? Oh my God, I thought it was like state-owned." And then she said, "Yeah, her and Mary Mushkin are managers." I said, "Wait, what? Seriously?" I'm like, she's like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "Okay, we're like, can I be a manager?" She goes, "Yeah, well, there's legislation on it." I said, "Really?"
You could be a manager too. You could be whatever you want, Rami.
So she was lying and capping.
I mean, I wouldn't say she's lying. I mean, like you could also be a manager there if you want. It's a free for all. It's a state-owned business, so.
Okay.
That's the thing about them, right? Those two have ended up being the managers because they're the ones who do the work there. But if you showed up, then you'd be a manager too, right?
Okay. Yeah. No, this is good.
That
This
make
is good.
sense?
Yeah, this is good.
No one is barred from working there.
Exactly. So if like Jimmy Mosley walks in, the son of Mosley's, he can quote unquote fire the manager, right?
I guess it's his company.
This
so-
is good. This is good.
but they don't really. They
So
don't
Jimmy
actually
Mosley
work
is a
there.
valid. Okay, this is good. This is good.
It's what's your state ID, Ramee?
2662. Of course, of course. Just text me the just text it to me. The link.
What link? I can share it to you in the MDT.
Oh, is that how that works?
It's a new system.
Oh, finally.
Open your MDT and go into shared reports. And
Finally.
you should be able to see it.
Finally. You know, they do this stuff when I'm not a lawyer anymore. You know what I mean? What is this?
Yeah. All right, we're ready, Judge.
All right. Ramee, you have the report in your hands. You need a second to go over it.
Yeah, I do actually. Let me just go through this really quick.
Give us keys to your car and we will return it just to get ours.
Officer Maxwell and Avery Stone were dispatched to CMC
Actually,
where
we
reports of
can-
people trespassing and harassing people. Upon arrival, Officer Maxwell witnessed 2 men with a device that was beeping. Officers made contact with 2 men that stated they needed to clear the area of the hospital where the possible radiation was. Officers then spoke with Pixie, who stated the men were trespassing. The men pushed through the doors in the ICU at one point. When Officer Maxwell attempted to go and speak with the doctor, made no calls. People were screaming, and Officer Maxwell asked the man in the white to retain and allow him to leave the area as he was not permitted in the ICU. He continued to use the device searching for radiation and refused to follow orders. Officer Maxwell warned him again that he would be tased. Ramee was tased and resisted being cuffed. He then left the ICU area, and the other men with the blue shirt kept following the door to the ICU open. Officer Maxwell and Avery Stone called for backup. During that time, Ramee was carried out by one of the doctors and appeared to be fed up. Officer used that. You
All right.
asked the gun
What,
after
tell me, what is this
Ramee.
you guys can have?
After Ramee was.
Two.
I'm gonna have 2
Okay.
as well.
Okay. Watts, who are your witnesses gonna be?
It's gonna be Officer
Where's my charges though?
Stone and Pixie Tarantino.
Hi PD. I don't. I'm gonna have Stanley Miller and Dr. Love.
Are they both present?
Yes. Hi PD. I don't know where you went, but the
Well,
ICU
once you are
patient. Dahlia
satisfied
was
with
911.
your, report here. and you're
Hard to
done
be
with your
patient when you're
witnesses,
dealing
start
with a panic attack. Alright, say that again?
Do you
I
need
said
the,
once you're done.
I'm
go
good
over
now,
that
I'm
with
good
me
now.
again.
the video footage is currently
Okay,
I'm
alright.
getting
Okay.
it like exported. Just let her
Uh,
know
No
that
worries.
it's gonna be a minute.
No
Ramee,
worries.
if you wouldn't mind keeping your little brother back in the gallery.
Sounds
please go
good.
and
Hey,
close
little
the
bro.
session.
I got you. I got you, big boy, dude.
Thank you. All right,
Yeah,
guys.
see
we'll
you
be
later
calling
at the,
this,
like, the
court into
laundromat.
session. We'll be calling this court into session. We're hearing the state versus Ramee Rahman. He is appealing or contesting one charge of trespassing. Ramee, how do you plead to
Not
one charge of
guilty.
trespassing? Okay, not guilty. All right. Okay, well, then we're going to go ahead and begin. We're not doing openings because this is a bench trial. So we're going to start with the prosecution side. I'm going to have you guys call your very first witness. Are they going to be providing narrative or are you going to be asking them questions?
Narrative, Your Honor.
Narrative. Okay, if you would please have them come up to the witness stand. And Dingle, if you wouldn't mind throwing them in.
Hey. Get on the stand, asshole.
Is
Avery,
that me?
did you get on the stand
Oh,
yet?
yeah,
And
yeah, of
Pixie, could
course,
you please
sorry.
come to the stand? Just stay over here. Are you gonna swear them in one by one or all at once?
I'm gonna do a AOE.
We'll do AOE. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
AOE.
All right. Well, you, officer, and Pixie, swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but said truth under something and the other thing. So help you, great and almighty King Lamesh, the king of all kings.
Yes, sir.
I do.
Perfect. All right. You can go ahead.
Hi, my name's Officer Avery Stone. So we responded to a series of 911 calls about people trying to sneak into the ICU at the hospital and other people having, panic attacks and being disturbed by all of this. Myself and Officer Maxwell arrived at the hospital. We found 2 gentlemen, one of them being Mr. Ramee over there, dressed up as a scientist. He was checking for radiation inside of the hospital. We were pulled aside by Pixie, and she asked for them to leave the hospital, for them to be removed. So we went over to talk to the 2 gentlemen to see what they were discussing, and essentially they were saying there was radiation in the hospital and they needed to clear it out. So we talked to the doctors, and unfortunately, there were patients in the ICU, so they couldn't be removed, and they couldn't go into the ICU. At one point, they ran into the ICU through the locked doors that were open and started yelling. We asked them to leave again. Basically, back and forth for about 30 minutes. They wouldn't leave the hospital. Eventually, additional officers arrived, and Mr. Ramee needed medical, so he got medical. Then he left the hospital. He was informed multiple times that he was trespassed, not to return. He walked back into the hospital. When he walked back into the hospital, that's when he was placed under arrest for trespassing.
Okay, is that everything?
Would you like to add questions, Mr. Watt, officer?
I think it's cross first and then.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Yeah.
So is that everything that you have for your narrative?
I believe so, yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Ramee, do you have any questions? Sir?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
All right, would you please?
Avery, right?
Yes, sir.
Avery, can you read me out the legislation for trespassing, please?
Yeah, absolutely. Enters knowingly or remains unlawfully upon a property without the permission or right to do so.
Okay, enters knowingly, remains unlawfully. Now, did I remain unlawfully inside the hospital?
Yes, sir.
How?
You were given a lawful order to leave.
But what law was I breaking to be given the lawful order to leave?
Disturbing the peace?
Okay, and can you read to me the disturbing the peace legislation, please?
Yeah, absolutely. Unlawfully fighting or challenging another person to fight in a public place. Disturbing another person by loud or unreasonable noise, if this is done willingly and maliciously.
Okay.
Using offensive words in a public place, if the words are like to provoke an immediate violent reaction. So our focus would be on the middle part, the loud and noise will.
All right,
Unreasonable
will
noise.
and no. So willful. Read that little part. Is willfully and unlawfully? You said.
If it's done willfully.
Okay, if it's done willfully. Now, was I maliciously and willfully making noise,
Yes, sir.
or was I doing my job for the contract that I got?
I don't believe you were actually hired to do that,
It's
sir.
what you don't believe, but you don't know, right?
Correct.
Now, also, you said that I entered through a locked. I entered through the doors when they were locked. How can one go through doors if they're locked?
Apologies for the misstatement. I said it was opened quickly so someone could walk in, and you ran in behind them as they were locking it.
So if a door is open and somebody walks through the door, is that committing a crime?
You were asked multiple times
Yeah,
not
it's
to
not
enter
what
through
I
that
asked.
door.
It's a yes or no question, Avery.
Could you repeat the question?
If a door's open and I walk through it, is that me running through the door unlawfully? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Really? How so?
It's a private area.
What? Really? Oh, really? It's a private area. The hospital's a private area?
The ICU ward.
ICU is a ward. So, but if the doors are open to an ICU ward, that's me running through a private area? If I went to go visit a patient and run through for
We are
radiation?
told it is
That's not what I
closed.
asked you. That's not
Yes.
what I asked you. I'm asking you a simple question. I asked you, you believe the ICU ward is a private area?
Objection, Your Honor. He's badgering the witness.
I'm asking a question, Your Honor.
Can you please speak up?
Yelling. Objection, Your Honor. He's badgering the witness. He's yelling. That's not even a question.
I pretty much just asked her a question. She's just not
While
refusing.
yelling, are you gonna ask it normally or are you gonna yell at her?
That's not what badgering the witness.
He's
Okay.
he's allowed to raise his voice
Yeah,
a little
he's-
bit. Like that's not.
Guy.
I'm
Okay,
gonna overrule your
here.
objection.
Go ahead. Ask it.
So if you believe the ICU ward is a private area of the hospital? Yes or no?
I don't know the answer to that question. What would be my
It's what your opinion. I'm asking for your opinion. Do you believe? I asked you. Do you believe the ICU?
in my opinion?
Argumentative,
Yes.
In my opinion, yes, it's private.
It's a private, even when the doors are
Okay.
unlocked.
All right. Hold on.
Go ahead, go
Officer,
ahead,
I
Angel.
need you to if your fellow officer is gonna act as your counsel, I need you to not answer questions when he's objecting to them. Okay.
Yes, Sam. Apologies.
Your objection is irrelevant because you already answered the question.
Okay.
So Avery, if so, you're telling me if doors are unlocked at the hospital, and for certain sections in the areas, they still remain
Objection
private.
asked and answered.
That's not what that is, but okay.
Yeah,
He already
verbal.
asked her if the
I didn't ask.
doors are. Your Honor, he asked her if the doors are open, if anybody can enter. Now, if the doors are closed, is it private? Isn't it the same thing but just worded differently?
I'm asking for clarification. 'Cause I didn't finish the question because he's too busy yelling at random objections.
Okay, how about this? How about we slow down our pace just a little bit here so that we have time to kind of process these questions
Of
as they're
course.
coming out. Okay.
Of course. Of course.
Okay. Your objection is going to be overruled because I genuinely do not even remember asking that question because they've been rapid fired out. So let's slow down a
He's
little
getting
bit.
fucked.
Take a deep breath.
Thank you so much,
between
Your
our
Honor.
questions and our
Yes,
answers,
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, Officer Avery.
Yes, sir.
So let's just run it back here. I don't know what questions you have, on record or whatever. So would you know what your last question is, Angel, on record?
No, I didn't have time to write down the last one that you were asking. So
Okay. Okay. Avery.
if you could please re-ask it.
Okay, I'll start from the top. Avery. So is the other? Okay, how do I say this? Is the ER a private area in the hospital?
Objection asked and answered.
No, I didn't ask that actually.
Yeah, I believe you asked if the ICU was a private area.
Thank you.
not the ER.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. Somebody's
Your
listening.
objection's overruled.
Thank you.
May I ask the ER? Are you referring to the
Emergency
area
room.
with the beds?
Yes, the emergency
you-
room.
No,
You don't think that's a private
it's not
area?
private.
And why is that not a private area?
I'm not an expert in the hospital, sir.
Okay, so then you wouldn't be able to say if the ICU is a private area or not, correct?
Correct. I said I do not know the answer to that.
Right. So is the hospital a public area, a public business?
Yes.
Okay, and who's it ran by?
The board.
I thought it was state owned. Is it not?
Objection.
like to-
Is that even a
yeah.
question?
I just
This
did.
counselor
Is it
testifying
not
here?
state owned? Are you gonna let me ask a question? Or you keep objecting randomly. Oh, got him.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
at-
gonna roll that. That question's
Thank
fine.
you so much, Your Honor. Thank you so much. Looking beautiful once again,
Yeah,
Avery.
let's not-
Avery.
I do not know who the owner of the hospital is.
Okay. Okay. Now this board that you speak about. Can you tell me a little bit about the board?
A firm. So, to my knowledge, the hospital is run by doctors, and they have a hierarchy. The highest doctors would be on the board, which make the final decisions of what happens inside the workings of the hospital.
Okay, and who are these doctors that are on the board?
I am not familiar with all of them. I know one of them is Pixie Tarantino.
Okay, Pixie Tarantino. Now, okay. Now, if one were to buy bandages, is that a medical reason?
Objection scope.
I'm creating the scope because you decided not to ask questions.
None of what she answered has anything to do with bandages, Your Honor.
She's talking about the hospital.
So I will say this, Ramee, you are not creating scope because she's not your witness.
Yeah, I
You
know.
are crossed,
Sorry.
so it's okay. So I'm actually going to sustain that objection.
But is it within the scope though? If it's in the hospital,
What specifically about like
bandages.
this question that you're asking?
Yeah.
I mean, if you can explain how it's relevant,
Okay.
then I might allow the question.
Like right now, or not on the question. Okay.
Yeah,
Well.
how is it relevant?
Well, I'm asking if why would people would need medical reasons, right, to be at the hospital. One would be to go to the ER. One would go to the ICU. One would need bandages. So is buying bandages a medical reason to go into the hospital?
Okay.
thank
Rebuttal, Your Honor.
Yes, you can rebut.
There is no actual reason to buy bandages just from the hospital. They're easily sold at 24/7s as well.
Really?
No, what?
They are.
Is that true?
I tell you what, Chris, why don't you go to the 24/7 and buy me some bandages? Let me know how that works out.
I've seen them at 24/7s.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Whether that may be true or not, I do think that the explanation that Ramee gave me was compelling enough to let the question stand. So I will let it go, but I really don't want you to spend too much time on this, Ramee.
Of course. Thank you so much, Your Honor. Once again, looking amazing. Avery, Officer Avery.
Yes. Yes. So do you want to re-ask it?
Yes. Do you consider buying bandages a reason, a medical reason to step foot into the hospital?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. That is all, Your Honor. That is all.
Do you have anything for redirect bot?
Yes.
That is all, Your Honor. Hold on.
Officer Stone, was by your opinion, Mr. Ramiel Raman over there in very good health when he re-entered the hospital?
Yes.
Was he in dire need of medical assistance? Did you see any bruises, marks, anything? Was he limping?
No, he had just received medical, and we never lost sight of him.
Objection,
No
Your
further
Honor.
questions?
It's a little bit late for that, Ramee.
Okay, of course.
Sorry, I'll give you a second before answering.
No, it's
But
too late. You already answered.
It's too late.
so-
You already answered.
I mean, in the future. I'm sorry. Okay.
No, that's fine. I didn't know she was a medical professional, but it's fine.
Yeah, I understand what you're getting at. Okay, that's all. You may step down. Thank you. Do you have
thank
your
goodness.
next witness? What?
Miss Pixie Tarantino is going to be my next witness.
All right, will this be a direct line of questioning, or are you going to be writing narrative?
Direct line of questioning.
Okay, great.
Good evening, Miss Tarantino. Happy to see you here.
Hi.
Miss Tarantino, did you trespass Ramiel Raman from the premises of the hospital?
Yes, I did.
What were the only reasons why Mr. Ramiel Raman
Fuck.
would be able to re-enter the hospital?
To seek medical treatment.
Are you a doctor, Miss Tarantino?
I am medically trained, yes.
Does buying bandages represent requiring medical treatment?
No.
So in your opinion, what would requiring medical treatment be?
Seeking out a doctor to treat injuries.
Why is it that you had Mr. Ramiel Raman trespass from the hospital?
He was causing a disruptance in the hospital and upsetting patients, and he was informed to leave, and he refused.
I
No
refused.
more questions, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Ramee?
You said I refused? How did I refuse?
By not leaving.
Did the words verbally no come out of my mouth?
You physically refused to leave the ICU area when I instructed you to leave.
Okay, and
I caught you in there.
let me ask you a question. So you're telling me if I had a sprained arm and I needed to get a band-aid to, fix my arm up, that's not me requiring a medical attention?
That is treating yourself. That is not
Which
requesting
requires medical
medical
attention, no?
to yourself. You are not a medical professional. You would be slapping something on yourself.
But
You
that's
would
a
not.
medical reason to step foot into the hospital, is it not?
A medical reason if you needed treatment.
It's a yes or
you
no
could've-
question.
No.
That's not a medical reason to step foot into a hospital. If I have a
To
sprained
get
arm,
a bandage,
to get a band-aid.
to make a purchase?
Yes.
No.
What authority do you have in the hospital?
I'm on the board of directors.
What does that entail?
I oversee what happens going on in the hospital, and
So you just have a higher
doctors.
role. Correct?
just have a higher role.
Yes.
Explain.
So you're just like one step higher than all the other doctors in case somebody acts out, correct?
I'm not understanding the question.
How about this? Who appointed you as on the medical board?
Derek Shaw.
And who's Derek Shaw?
He's runs the hospital also. He's on the board of directors.
Who appointed him?
I am not aware.
Okay. And who oversees the board of directors?
Nobody that I am aware. It's,
Really? Who owns the hospital?
I'm not exactly sure.
Okay, so you wouldn't run but you don't own the hospital, right?
I run the medical.
That's not what I
group.
asked. I said, do you own the hospital?
I do not own the hospital.
Okay, and how does one trespass? Okay, let me ask you. Let me strike that from the record. Is the hospital a public place?
I'm not sure.
Really? So you're saying it's private?
I have heard that it was a private run company, but I'm not
Okay,
exactly
and
sure.
what private run company runs the hospital?
I do not have that information.
Where did your paychecks come from?
Where do our paychecks come from?
Correct.
I assume the state.
Okay, so one would say if the state is paying the doctors, then the state runs the hospital, correct?
Objection, Your
Yeah.
Honor. Compound question.
I didn't ask two questions.
Well, he said we're assuming something, and then asked, just making two different sentences into a question.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you say what you said again, Ramee?
I don't even remember because he just randomly objects. Let me ask a different question anyway.
Okay, sure. All right.
Pixie, the board. I don't understand. So how do you not know who oversees the board if you're on it?
From what I understand, we are in charge of running the hospital.
Okay, and who gives you your paychecks? I know we already asked this, but it'll.
Asked and answered, Your Honor. Objection.
It was
You've
this-
already asked it, and you know
Alright.
that you've already asked
Okay,
it.
all right, Jesus, all
Then
right, damn.
I'm gonna sustain that.
Okay, give me 1 second. Is the ICU, is the ER a public place or a private place?
The emergency room is accessible to everyone.
Okay, and are the other areas of the hospital accessible to everybody?
No,
Why is that?
to protect patients.
But shouldn't the patients in the ER be protected?
That is an emergency situation, and everybody deserves to be treated in an emergency situation. Others is aftercare.
Protect them from what?
Disturbances.
Disturbances. And what disturbances were being occurred at the hospital?
I don't understand the question.
How about this? Is the lobby of the hospital a public or private place?
It's accessible to
It's
the
a-
public.
Okay, so it's a public place. Now, you said that I was trespassing, correct? What was I trespassing?
The hospital.
The hospital in its entirety, or was I trespassing a certain area? Or I don't understand. How does one trespass a public place?
You are not allowed to be loitering, lingering in the hospital. You must seek a treatment and then promptly leave.
Okay. Now, so if the state pays you, would that not mean the state owns the hospital?
Objection, Your Honor. Asked and answered. She already said she does not know exactly who the hospital owner is.
Yeah, I'm gonna sustain that objection.
Okay.
Try another question, please.
Of course, of course. So you said that somebody if I want come on, just hold on, give me a sec.
Yeah, take your time.
I'm trying to figure out like So is it against the law for me to sit in the cafeteria and have food?
Objection, speculation. The doctor is not somebody that is familiar with quote unquote the law or an expert of it.
Do you have a rebuttal, Rami?
I mean, that's not even what I asked. He objected to something completely different than what I even asked.
He's objecting
She's on the
and saying
board.
that she's not
She's on the
capable
board.
of ascertaining that she's not a legal expert. That's what he's saying.
She's the one who said that I'm trespassing, so I'm asking a question. She's
Uh,
the one who
okay.
trespassed me. So clearly she is, yes, she is the one who would
Okay,
answer the
how
question.
how about this? I'm gonna sustain it. You can ask the question again.
How about, do you have the authority to trespass?
Yes.
Okay. And what is your definition of trespassing?
My definition of trespassing.
Mhm.
So it would be keeping a person who has been disruptive from
Okay.
loitering, lingering in the hospital.
Okay. And who gave you this authority?
Derek Shaw.
Derek Shaw gave you the authority to trespass people in the hospital.
That is my job title, and that gives me the authority.
That is your job title. What is your job title?
Overseeing the hospital and making sure it runs properly and protecting patients and my staff.
Uh-huh. Okay. That's not a job title, but okay, that is all, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Rami.
Holy fuck.
Did you have anything for redirect what?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Did you see the defendant, Mr. Rahman, enter the ICU?
Yes.
Did he enter the ICU to go visit a patient?
Not that I'm
As far
aware
as you
of.
know.
What's the reason for that? It doesn't matter.
Did he claim that he was visiting a patient?
No.
Did he ask for permission to enter the ICU at any point in time?
No.
Did he give you a reason why he was being there?
Objection, Your Honor.
What's the objection?
Scope, actually.
Okay. I'm gonna sustain that. You're redirecting right now, Watts. So you have to ask questions about what he asked.
He asked questions about the ICU being open and him being there.
Okay,
No.
but you specifically have to ask questions pertaining to the scope that he opened in his cross.
Also,
No
perjury.
more-
Perjury
no
is
further
a.
questions.
Okay.
That is crazy. Holy fuck. She's literally lying under
Okay.
oath.
All right. If there's no further questions, then you can step down. Thank you, Pixie.
All right, thank you.
All right. Before we switch over to the defense side, is there anything with prosecution, any pieces of evidence you guys would like to point out?
We would
Go
like
ahead.
to point out the repeated 911 calls we had from the hospital.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Rami, it is
Yes.
your turn.
I'd like to call
You
up
have
Dr. Love.
Okay. Dr. Love, if you could please come up and be sworn in by Judge Dingle.
Yeah. Making it quick, like about the bandage. Trespass, dude.
Yeah, I got you.
Welcome to the court of Judge Brittany Angel. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the goddamn truth, so help you Kinglamesh, smiting your soul from the heavens. Here you go.
I don't hear you for saying anything.
Jazz, absolutely, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay, cool, man. Yeah, he's been sworn in.
Okay. Dr. Love, did I ask you to go to the ICU room?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Did I ask you to look at the whole hospital?
Yes, you did.
Okay. At no point did I ever forcefully go into a place before you get asking you.
Not that I saw, no.
Okay. What is your rank within the hospital?
Resident doctor, wizard, entertainer, children's extraordinaire, many.
Okay. And who runs who owns the hospital?
Oh man. Well, we got a board, and I think they do it.
They run it, right?
Yeah.
Who owns it?
Oof. Beyond my knowledge, sir.
Okay. I want to reiterate that, but you gave me permission to go anywhere, right?
Hi,
Yes, I was guiding tour
Okay.
for you.
Thank you. Now, is it am I trespassing if I'm buying bandages at the hospital?
I don't believe so.
Okay. And do doctors have the right to trespass somebody at the hospital?
No, regular doctor. I think we put application for it. Final decision made by board.
Okay. Now, is the hospital a public place?
Yes, to my knowledge.
Okay, cool. Now, if I were to come in and, hang out there, am I committing a crime?
No.
Okay. And is there a loitering charge in the penal code? You can open up your MDT. You have one.
Objection, speculation, Your Honor. This is a doctor. It's not a lawyer or a police officer or a judge.
I'm not speculating anything. I'm asking him if there's a charge in the penal code. There's no speculation on that.
How would he have knowledge
He has
of the
MDT
penal
access.
code as is?
Like everybody else does.
this is no different than just asking him to open it up and read a charge.
Okay.
So I'm gonna overrule.
All right. Sorry, could you repeat the question?
Is there a loitering charge in the city of Los Santos? In this city of Los Santos?
No.
Okay. So me being at the hospital, I'm not doing anything wrong.
No.
Okay. And was I creating a disturbance, doctor, or was I doing a job that I stated that I was there for?
You were doing the job you stated to me you were there to do.
Thank you. That is all, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm going to. I need to have a quick word with an officer, so I'm going to put the court into like a 2-minute recess. Okay.
Okay.
Of course.
And then we can continue. Hi,
Oh my god, dude, that was cooking at the end, bruh.
Hey,
That
what,
was
hey,
cooking.
what? Anything I need to else say?
I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, dude.
Okay, but what do you think though?
I don't know. Like, I think you're winning.
Okay.
Maybe you're losing. I don't know.
They're just dumb, dude. Like I had it. I knew this was gonna happen. That's why I
Bro,
literally.
wait, did you give them? I sent you the recordings, by the way.
No, I didn't. I'm gonna submit that at the end.
Yeah.
The thing
I'm
is,
gonna be real.
yeah.
The only thing that I was kind of confused with.
I'm gonna
like,
ask you about the tasing.
I wish you ask a bit about when the lady Pissy was like, "Yo, dude, like, oh, I can trespass you." You ask like,
You say
who
that.
gave you that
Say
authority,
that.
dude?
Say that in your thing, and then I'll question you on it.
Okay.
That will definitely be a problem to start on a second.
Go and try to get Fingal in there.
I mean, let me send an email first. Why don't you guys prepare for something like that, and I'll send off some.
Alright, good. Judge Angel told me that if they do not release Vingo Dan to us, she will charge them with contempt.
I'm shitting on. I'm winning this. If I lose this, this is gonna be crazy. I got arrested for buying bandages. Yo, that's crazy. I got arrested for trespassing for buying bandages.
All right, we can go ahead and continue if everyone is good. You guys all ready?
Yep.
Okay. All right. If this situation continues though, Dingo, I might just have you take over. Okay.
Yeah, all right, man.
Hey, can you give me some chips, by the way, please? Thank you.
Yeah,
All right, you
got
can
it.
go ahead and continue. What?
I have some chips, Your Honor. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Let me just hand them over to the bench. You need some edge drinks as well?
I have a couple more questions for him, if that's fine.
You've already
Okay,
sat
no
back,
worries.
Ramee. I'm sorry.
All right, doctor. You said you are a resident doctor of the hospital. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And what does that job entitle?
Providing medical care to the people, guiding the interns on the by correct procedures. Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, sure.
So usually your job doesn't mean that you have to walk around people, allow them to walk into certain areas of the hospital, permissions, all that kind of stuff. Is that correct?
Have to? No, don't have to do anything really, except raise the people.
But is that part of your job?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if somebody wants a tour, yeah.
Is this something that you are empowered to do by your direct superiors?
I'm not prohibited from doing it.
Is Pixie Tarantino your superior, sir?
Yeah.
What did she tell you about Mr. El Rahman?
Nothing. Says that
This guy's a
he
beast,
shouldn't
bro.
go to the ICU. But I also wait. Are we talking about the guy here who's on the fence? Because I did not meet a Mr. El Ramen.
And objection, Your Honor. I want to talk about scope here.
A little late. He answered the question.
No, he
already.
actually didn't because he didn't know what the hell you were asking him.
Yeah, he still hasn't answered.
Yeah, I don't know who El Ramen is.
Do you have a rebuttal? What?
Yes, Mr. El Rahman did ask him if the doctor allowed him in the ICU. I was trying to ascertain the same.
Yeah, but I didn't ask if the doctor said anything about me or anything like that.
Can you repeat the question again? What?
I asked him if well, first I asked him if Miss Tarantino spoke with him about Mr. El Rahman, and he said yes. Am I correct? Did he not say that?
No,
So
I
that
didn't.
opened up the scope already.
Doctor, is that what you said?
I may have misspoke. I
He
don't
said
know who
no.
El Ramen is. Never met or person.
So you've never met the defendant in your life?
I never met anyone with the name Mr. El Ramen. No. The man that I met is a scientist from Mother Russia.
Yep.
What is the name of the individual you met, sir?
Didn't give a name.
I believe it was Dr. Polyakov.
What?
That individual in court today, sir?
Fuck.
He was earlier. I saw him, and then he went in the back judge chamber.
I never
and
gave
see
him a
after that.
Wait, hold on. I never gave this guy
Your
a name.
Honor, I want to make a note that Mr. Rahman went into the back chamber with you, and you had eyes on him all the whole time
I'm
until he
very
changed.
well aware where Ramee has been. I'm very well aware. Thank you.
You're saying that the defendant provided you with a different.
I never
with
gave
the
him that name.
of
This
a
guy's
Russian.
literally
Could
just
you
reading-
repeat the name, please?
Yes. Well, I met some scientist, Dr. Polyakov, who asked for tour.
Okay,
I never
did
even
Mr.
said that.
Mr. Polyakov provide any identification?
Nah. He had the badge on his lab coat.
Oh, it was
Plain
my
visible.
it was my lab coat.
What did Mr. Polyakov claim to be as his main, let's say, profession?
A doctor.
What? I never said that either. What the fuck?
Why was he there at the hospital?
I just want to point out, I objected to scope like 5 questions ago, and it never got answered.
Well, that's because we had a shocker moment where he clarified his question and he basically backtracked his other question and asked a new one, and he never objected to that. So,
Oh, it's all good.
so he
So that
basically
scope
withdrew
was
his
open.
question, and yeah.
This isn't even anything shocking, by the way. Just keep going, though. It's fine.
Well, I mean, it was both shocking, like
Yeah.
yeah.
This isn't. Chris thinks he has something here.
What was Mr. let's say Dr. Polyakov there to do, sir?
I believe he was there to examine the hospital. He was doing some scans of the hospital.
Did you instruct your superiors that Dr. Polyakov was there?
No.
Is it normal for you not to instruct your superiors about surprise
Objection,
visits
Your Honor,
from Russian
scope.
doctors? Alright, I'll retry that question.
Okay, thank you.
You know what? No more
I'm
questions, Your
sorry.
Honor.
Thank you. I need to take this. This is related to an ongoing thing. Hello?
I'm gonna say good luck with that.
I'm doing good. Okay, is this related to Carmine and Bobby shenanigans? Okay, well, I'm in the middle of a bench trial then, so I can talk to you after, okay? Alright, bye-bye. Okay, alright, do you have another witness on me?
Yes, I have Stanley Miller.
Alright, doctor, if you would please step down, thank you.
Cat, none of that even fucking matters. Yeah, literally.
And then Stanley, if you would please take the witness stand, bingo. Would you mind
Come
swearing me
on, Stanley.
Tugs.
Oh, hey, what's going on, little guy?
Yeah, not too much, guys.
Hey,
Yo,
how's
what's
it
up?
going? Hey. Yeah, that's really cool, kid. Hey, you swear to tell the whole truth.
Hold on one
nothing but
second.
The truth, okay?
Do I put my hand up?
Yeah, put your hand up, okay? And you gotta swear. You gotta swear to tell the truth, okay?
Okay.
Whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help you, King Lamesh, the almighty terror that is the personification of Fingaldan's ego.
I don't know if I can swear on that because I thought we had to. Hold on. Yeah, sure, whatever, dude.
All right, cool. He's good to go.
All right, Helme.
Alright.
Can you give your own narrative of what happened?
Yep. Give me a second. Just gonna sit down real quick. Gonna find a nice little spot here. Very difficult to sit. Can I not sit down here? What the fuck?
You can.
You might want to
put
adjust the
yourself
height,
in.
you know? Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck?
Dude, that's fucking cringe, bro. Seriously. Like, he's 19.
Whoa, dude. Objection. This guy being like mean, dude.
That's overruled. That was not very mean.
All right, Helme. Can you see above the box here?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
that was
You need
objection,
a-
Your
you
Honor.
need a-
That's my
you need a
uncle,
little
dude.
booth?
I'm his
Just
uncle.
stop
I'm
it.
family.
Okay.
Yeah, bruh. Damn.
Okay. So,
Shit.
Tugs, why don't you go ahead and and tell us about what happened?
I mean, so like from the very beginning type shit, or like when like it turned into a clown show by the Polito.
A little bit of both.
All right, so like, here's what's up, dude. Like, we over at a hospital and shit like that, and there are like all kinds of things that need to be done and whatnot, and like everything was all smooth and shit like that. And I remember like fast forward a little bit, so Pissy came out and she was like, "Yo, there's someone in the back on a period," and I ain't trying to say anything crazy. That's exactly the word she said, and we were like, "What? What you talking about, dude? Why are you telling us that kind of stuff? That crazy, dude." And like, you know, she like chilling and stuff like that. And then she was like hitting on me or whatever, dude. She like wanted to hang out or whatever later. And I'm like, oh, yo, that's cool. And then I talked to mommy. I was like, yo, dude, that's pretty cool. And we continued doing our work and stuff like that. And that doctor ass motherfucker that was here earlier, the one that like sounded all cool and stuff like that, like he gave everybody permission for us to do what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? We were like playing like a cool little game type thing. And like, you know, kind of like, you ever play like tag and stuff like that? It was kind of like that. We're just pretending, imagination land, all that kind of thing, and like detecting and whatever. And Pixie was down for all that. She like cool, and she was talking about like how like, you know, like she was just kind of chilling, whatever. And the doctor be showing us around all that, going around. It was pretty cool. He showed us the little machine with the little donut machine or whatever that motherfuckers go inside to check it, what's going on in their brain and stuff like that. And anyway, everything all smooth and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, the two cops came through, and they're like, "Yo, dude, like, what's up, dude? Who you is?" Like all this kind of stuff. And they were like, jumbling, kept looking at their MDT and stuff like that, like the little tablet that they got, and they were like, kept like saying random charges, and then like they're like, "Oh wait, that's not a charge type thing," cause like mommy be stepping in and be like, "Yo, that ain't a thing," and they look back at the MDT and like, "Okay, what about that one over there?" And then he'd be like, "Nah, that ain't a thing." And then they spin the wheel again until they land on something. And we was like, all right, cool, like whatever, dude. And they couldn't really figure out what they wanted to do. So we just kept on doing our thing. And fast forward, I don't know who it was, but like someone opened the door or whatever, and they're like, yo, you can come right in, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And so like, all I know once what happened to the door, that I just hear all kinds of tasers and like they're like, yo, he like Wami just, you heard him getting tased. He's like screaming and stuff like that. Like, what the heck? And he's just asking, like, what did I do? Like, am I being detained? They're like, nah, dog, you ain't detained, but we can tase your ass. Like, they didn't actually say we can tase your ass, but like that's kind of like the vibe that was happening and stuff like that. So anyway, we're just like, you know what? This ain't worth it. We go and do Imagination Land like down the way. And so Imagination Land continue, whatever. And now all of a sudden there's more police and more police. And then they're like, yo, we need you. Like, I think they were talking about like clearing. Oh yeah, that's right. So the doctors were like, yo, we're going to move we cool with everything that y'all doing right now. Right. We going to move all the ICU patient into a different room type shit. Right. Just wait in the cafeteria. In fact, the two police officers were cool with that too. They watch it all happen. And while we was waiting in the cafeteria, they came back and they're like, yo, we actually can't move them all into the other room. So keep in mind, like up until this point, everything like super cool. They ain't no talk about no trespassing. Everyone like down with all that. In fact, like I said, they said they're going to move all the patient to some other room so we can do Imagination Land with the detecting thing.
This guy just died.
Like, I don't know about all this noise about like disturbing and they're doing this and that, because then why you playing along type shit? You know what I'm saying? And why the cops not come through and arrest anyone at that point? You know what I'm saying? Why you saying that you're going to go move all the patients and all the people into the other room type shit? They're like going back and changing the entire like history of what happened. Anyway, now in the cafeteria, and now like more cops are coming. I heard the radio go off something about like Tangang or something like that, but I don't really know what the hell that was about. But now all of a sudden, like there's like 5 cops and they're all saying random things. Like one cop, like, you disturbing the peace. The other one, like, you like trespass. And they keep like different cops in this circle in front of us and saying like different things. And we're like, are we doing anything wrong? Are we detained? One's like, yes. The other one's like, no. The other one's like, yo, it's a lawful order. I'm going to ask you to leave. And like, we just trying to get like clarification. Like, are we in trouble? Are you asking us to leave, or do we gotta leave? Did we do something illegal? And they start getting more and more flustered. So I'm over here like, yo, I need to talk to your superior type shit. And so this guy over here, the dude with the glasses, the one who keep like objecting to everything type shit, like he come through and he's like, oh, it's you guys, bro, type shit. You know what I mean? He didn't say that, but you could see his eyes, like they got like real, like, like focus in.
Objection, Your Honor.
It's opening statement.
What's that, dude?
He's giving a testimony. He's giving narrative testimony.
You know what? Never mind.
Yeah, see what I mean, dude? That's exactly what I mean.
He just actually, he literally just proved you right.
He proved my point, bro.
Tight shit. Yeah, I know.
Tight shit, bro. And so anyway, he come through and he's like, oh, bet. And I saw his like lip quivering and like a little drool coming down. He's like, yo, I got him, bro. And then he came through. He started like taking a look at the tablet. They go into a little meeting in the corner. They come back. And ultimately, I took out a video camera because I started recording all this going down because I'm like, yo, these guys doing what I had to experience the last like 3 days, where they like stop me and be like, yo, let me find some charges to press on you because you look sus, even though you're just doing a legal job type shit.
Your Honor, scope.
Narrative.
You're talking about the hospital
He's
now,
the one
or
making
are
the
we...
scope. You guys are objecting to anything. You know what I mean?
Perfect.
I just want to remind you,
sir.
Ramee, because he's giving narrative. You don't get to ask him specific questions. So.
Of course, that's fine.
All right, you can keep going.
All right, so like, yo, he came through and he was doing the same thing like he was doing to me like multiple times, where he just pulling out tablets and stuff like that and being like, yo, what about this one? What about this one kind of thing? And like, so he came back and he's like, y'all, like, it was not very clear exactly like what was happening. Like, we were asking for like, yo, are we detained? Are we getting arrested? What are we going to arrest for if we don't leave type thing? And they were like refusing to answer that. You're going to see that all on the videotape and all that. And so eventually we end up leaving type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Type shit.
Type shit. Like we got medical, we got what we needed. We left, even though we didn't think like we had to leave type shit. Cause like we even asked those questions. We're like, yo, ain't this like state owned and stuff like that? It's a public lobby and stuff like that. By the way, I'm a First Amendment arbiter on TikTok. It's pretty cool. Follow my channel and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so anyway, like, I'm like asking no question because I see that on the YouTube, they're like, yo, am I being detained? Am I free to leave? All that kind of stuff. And these guys like fumbling. They're like looking through their little manual or whatever they have in their pocket. And they're like, yo, we don't know what to do type shit. And then we're just like, yo, you know what? We're going to take this up with like a lawyer and stuff like that. Because if they're like forcing us to leave and saying, yo, it's a lawful order, you got to leave, even though they can't tell us what we doing wrong type shit. Even though like the state owned the hospital, I'm pretty sure, that's what I'm pretty sure about, even though no one even seemed to know from everyone that came up. But anyway, we go outside and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, they like going around, they're like, this cop, the one that like keep objecting and stuff like that, trying to take our license. And it's like, bro, what you mean you can't like just take the license like that? I seen that on the First Amendment thing, bro. Like, listen, if you need the name, you get the name and stuff like that. If you need to do some stuff, but like, how you gonna trespass with us without us getting trespassed? I mean, like maybe after the fact show, but like,
I appreciate the
trying to
sub
force
chat.
to get like an ID and stuff like that. Like, what you smoking, bro? But anyway,
W tugs, man.
Eventually,
W tugs.
we getting out of there, and like, you gotta understand, like my homie, my uncle over here, dude. Like this dude, he clumsy as fuck, and this dude didn't even probably realize he needed some motherfucking bandages, because that's the only place, by the way, for the wet code you can buy those bandages. You can't get them from the 7-Eleven. You can't get it from anywhere that. And
this entire
we know
stream
that.
has
We
been
thought that
revolved
was some
around this
common
one
sense
incident.
type thing.
It's been
But
funny
anyway,
as fuck.
he go inside to go get bandages, and then all of a sudden they like, we got him, boys. And like, it's almost like, all the cops go back in there. They start like, and they arrest him, dude, just because he was trying to go get bandages and get the heck out.
Okay. Now, thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Ramee.
What? Whoa, oh, wait.
You don't get to ask him questions.
Well, I asked him. Hold on. Time out.
Hold on.
I didn't say he said that. I said, can you tell me what happened in your eyes?
Yep.
Okay, but here's the thing.
That was my
I have another
question.
court case in 10 minutes. I have another court case to go to in 10 minutes. So,
we could continue this later.
No, we don't get to continue this later. So here's
Come
the thing.
on.
In a bench trial, typically you provide narrative
Start
or you
crying,
get to ask the
Tux.
questions. You don't get both. Okay.
Your Honor, he's 19.
No, come on.
Your Honor, I got arrested for buying bandages. I deserve
Okay.
this.
Okay. I understand that. I understand that, but typically we allow you to provide narrative testimony or
Man,
questions,
I
not
don't.
both.
I actually need a bandage. My stomach hurting because I never got to get the food in the cafeteria, Oreo, and I don't have any bandages because they took it from the reception.
Bingo, could you help him?
Oh my god.
Okay, that's fine. That's
God.
fine. That's fine.
But you got a bandage.
Tugs, you can hold your own up there, okay? All right, buddy?
Okay.
Look
Yeah,
up.
I got a couple of questions.
Go ahead.
Mr. Tugs, you can go back to your desk, Rami.
I just want to look at him. He's looking for me.
Mr. Tugs, you spoke
Can I
about.
wait for the bandage?
Yeah, sure.
No, you don't get to wait for the bandage
Okay.
because we're out of time.
Okay, well, if the judge doesn't want to, I'm sorry. Mr. Tug, you spoke about some, and I quote, imagination type shit. Could you clarify what that means?
It's like, when you use your mind and you make believing stuff,
So,
It's
are you
like-
saying that?
like castles and dragons.
So, are you saying
Are you
that you were?
asking me what is imagination?
No. I was asking what you were referring to in your narrative. So in order
I'm
to clarify
confused.
that, are you claiming that you were at the hospital with Mr. Ramil Rahman playing?
Playing? Playing what?
Like playing a game, a game you guys imagined?
Objection, Your Honor, relevance.
How is this relevant? What?
It adheres to the reason why they were both at the hospital, Your Honor. It's part of his testimony.
It's a public space, dude.
Yes, it's a public space where people go to seek medical treatment, not to run around and play cops and robbers.
Is there a law
or
against that?
What
knights
the
and
heck?
knights
What you mean,
and
cop and
of the
robber, dude? I'm a
medieval table.
civilian.
Okay. I'm going to allow the question. Your objections are overruled.
You're whispering, Your Honor.
I said the objections overruled. You can continue. You can ask the question.
I would not play cop and robber, dude. I'm not like what?
That's not the question, sir. I asked you if you were at the hospital playing a game with Mr. Ramee Rahman.
We were telling, dude.
Your Honor, could the witness answer the question?
He just did.
I mean, we're doing a lot of things. We're getting medical. There was like amalgamation. We're doing like a script for a movie. We're doing a lot of things, dude. It wasn't like one thing we were doing, dude.
Were you at any point in time told that you were being trespassed from the hospital?
We heard like a lot of conflicting things by different officers, different hospital people, and like even seemed like you guys didn't know because at one point you, like the lady with the cop with the blonde hair was like, "You stay right here," and then you were right next to her and you're like, "Leave the area," and then she said the same. She said, "Stay here," and then you said, "Leave the area," and we had to ask like, "Which one do you want, dude?"
Okay, did eventually
on tape.
did you eventually leave the area?
I'm sorry, your voice cracked.
Did you eventually leave the area, sir?
We went outside, dude,
Why did you go outside?
because you guys were getting like annoying. So I was gonna go to the lawyer and be like, "My rights being violated, dude."
You mentioned the First Amendment. Could you go in the MDT and read the First Amendment to me, sir?
I can.
Go ahead.
Oh, you want me to read it? Okay.
Yes, please.
Do you know how to read?
Yeah, I know how to read, dude.
Okay.
Ahem. How can I find it, dude?
It's in the Constitution.
Could you show me how to? Where would
Yeah,
that?
you go to legislation. It's gonna be the Los Santos Constitution.
Which do I push on the left?
Yeah. It's gonna be the first entry in that big list. Just push on the left. On the left, you go to legislations where there's a gavel.
Okay.
Yep. And then you kind of like in the middle, you scroll down the bottom, and it's gonna be the first one. It's gonna be named Los Santos Constitution. It was posted 3 months ago.
Los Santos Constitution. Okay.
Perfect.
You want me to read this entire thing, dude? What
No,
the
I
heck?
just want you to read the First
I
Amendment.
mean, the
to me.
lawyer. No, I mean, the dud know what this is, dude.
I just want you
So,
to read the First Amendment to me, sir.
Where was it?
Where did you say amendment?
Yeah, what you talking about right now, dude? Are you sure
Objection
you read this,
scope.
dude?
Objection scope.
You. This guy don't
He-
even know where it
he
is,
talked
dude.
about this, Your Honor, in his
I'm
in his
so
testimony.
confused.
Ramee,
Yeah?
I don't even think you know what your witness entered into scope here after his first opening statement. Okay.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And that's also not First Amendment. That's called the article. Dumbass. You know how to read. Amendment is for like America, which we live in.
Yeah.
He
Exactly,
did
dude.
say the First Amendment. not
Yeah,
the first
everybody
article.
knows the
Yeah,
First
but people
Amendment.
know what they're referring to, dude.
Because
Okay,
we
could
live in
you
America.
read the first article to me then?
Okay. Why am I gonna read the
This
first
guy's
article?
weird.
Just
Tugs,
read it to
right?
me.
I don't this has nothing to do with what I talk about, but I read it anyway.
Go ahead, read it.
All right.
Body. Oh, Your Honor, did you want me to read it?
No, I don't really think this is relevant at all, honestly.
Yeah.
Thank
You
you
know
so
what,
much.
Your
Thank
Honor,
you so
uh,
much.
I
no
only
further
Once again,
questions,
classic
Your
I
Honor.
Chris,
noticed
you know?
that too.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, all right. Do you have anything for
You have to yell. No, I don't.
No, you don't? Okay. All right, very good. Well, you can go ahead and step down. All
Come
right,
on,
you,
Tugs.
let's do
Wait,
some
did I get the
closing
food and the
statements then.
bandit?
You can get that afterwards. Let's have
Okay, closing statements.
Now. Watts, if you could start, please.
Excuse me, Your Honor. I didn't hear you over Mr.
Your
Rahman.
closing statement.
Oh,
Sure.
wait. Hold on. I like to put forward the live evidence that occurred. Mr. Stanley here was videotaping the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I would like to,
Okay.
it was getting
Objection,
processed,
Your
but I
Honor.
haven't.
By the whole thing, I would like to add that Mr. What was his little Tugs over there claimed that he was only videotaping the ending part of all things when he realized that he should videotape it, and it is not the
What?
quote unquote whole thing.
No, that not what I.
That's
that
not what he
was said,
said.
dude.
If you go back into his testimony, he
I
said,
mean,
that's when I
I
whipped
think
out
the
my
judge
video
know when she
camera
watched
so I
the
could
tape where
record
they
it.
Weddleman, dude.
Okay. Yes, I'm gonna allow you to enter that into evidence. If you could please provide me the tape in some form or fashion, please. Thank you.
Your Honor, just so it
Yes.
helped, I made it easy for you guys. Like I cut the part only when the camera in the hand and stuff.
Okay,
don't want
I
you to
emailed
be
it to you.
cutting Anything from your
Oh,
evidence here,
perfect.
okay?
Doctored footage.
There-
Let's go.
No, there's two. There's
mean,
two
if-
of them. One that make it easy and one that have everything.
Please send me the full one. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Watts, you can go ahead and start.
I emailed it to you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the court, this is a simple case today.
She's not gonna watch
Mr.
all of it.
Rahman entered the hospital, caused a ruckus, was trespassed by nobody other than a member of the council, a person that is in
Council?
charge of, well, yes, the council of the hospital.
What?
A person
Can you
that
please
has
stop
this right.
interrupting him? We don't have much
I
time.
was waiting for.
we need to
Oh,
get
I-
into
I-
the-
She spoke to law enforcement to have him trespassed. He was told that he was trespassed. He walked outside the hospital. He was told numerous times not to come back unless he is in need of medical attention. He had just had medical attention and was given a clean bill of health. Then he walked back in. He was told not to do it, but he did it anyway. And then he was arrested for trespassing. Nothing much more than I can add.
Thank you very much, Ramee.
Hi, you doing, Angel? People of the
You
courts.
doing good?
I walked into the hospital with Tugs to do something for a job that we had. Nothing illegal about it. 5 Karens came out of nowhere, said that I was trespassing. I left the area, needed to go get bandages, got tased and arrested. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ramee.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
alright,
you.
I'm going to go back in the judge chamber, so I'm going to spend a few minutes deliberating. It should be less than 7 minutes, 10 minutes or so. So you should expect me back by either 10 after or 15 after.
Thank you so
very
much.
Try not kill each other while I'm gone.
Damn, you roasted them, dude.
But that was funny as fuck.
Yeah,
make
that
me-
would.
Rami, what happened? Why are you here?
I got arrested
Did you
because
like
I
the
bought
dope?
bandages and I got arrested.
You like the dokes I kept throwing in
Yeah,
there,
yeah,
dude?
yeah.
The
That
little
was fucking
jab.
funny as fuck. Even Angel knows. The fucking here, come outside. Listen, even he knew he was being a fucking idiot. The guy, he made himself look like a dumbass up there. I didn't even need to do anything.
Look, he started asking me about First Amendment like that.
Listen, you should
Yeah.
be in the courtroom, Rami.
Yo,
Don't leave
you
the
not the
courtroom.
judge, dude. Get back in there, bitch.
Did
I'm sorry,
I
is he
speak
breaking a
about
law?
you?
I'm sorry.
Is he breaking
Did
a
I-
law?
Are you talking to
Is he
me?
your mouthpiece
Am I being
now, Rami?
detained?
Yes, he is.
Does he talk
I'm
to you?
sorry. I'm sorry. Did your ego get fractured, dude? just now?
Ooh,
No.
ooh.
You got talked down to by a 19-year-old, and now you're trying to.
Hey, eagle this
Wait,
bitch.
Wait,
How
I'm
about
sorry,
that?
sir. The only thing
Eagle
you can do
this
is
sorry,
bitch. How
talk.
about that?
Yo, 75
Look.
dude got need backup,
Yeah.
dude.
Next time
I
you
need
look
someone
down,
to
sir,
help
you're
me
only
out
gonna
here.
see your shoes.
Yo, wait, was that a threat?
Yeah, he said he's not gonna tie your shoes or some shit.
Damn, dude.
What is this, bench trial?
Yeah, I got literally arrested for buying bandages. How crazy is that, bro?
What were you charged with?
Trespassing.
So bench trial.
Yes, bench trial. He's gonna call for backup. Dude, there was like 8
I-
cops down in the hospital. It was funny as fuck.
Yeah, I have to prosecute a case.
Good luck. Look at who.
Bingle Dan.
Isn't that the guy that's up there?
No, that's a different Dan. That's Judge Ingle Dan.
Do you have food, by the way?
Do I?
Murphy,
No,
hey
I don't
Murph.
Murphy, do you
Hey,
have food? by
I got
any chance?
arrested for buying bandages, Murphy.
For buying bandages?
On
What?
God, on God. I got arrested for buying bandages.
Did you get convicted, or is it
I don't know. It's
deliberation?
in deliberation right now.
Here, have some chips, bro. That's all I got. That's all I got for you, man. So, like, how did you get arrested for buying bandages?
Pixie Plum was being a Karen, and then basically I yelled at. I know, I'm doing it on purpose, bitch. Pixie Plum was being a Karen, and then said that I was trespassing the hospital. Then I went to go buy bandages, and they arrested me. Oh my god, hey Pixie, hey, oh my god.
See, Tarantino was protecting a patient.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Pixie,
I
hey.
haven't seen Karen. You want to see a Karen? I will fucking show you a
Pixie,
Karen.
what's going on? You guys gonna go on a date now, right? You and Tugs?
Now that you know the secret, Pissy,
Ooh.
like I'm available later tonight, dude.
Are you legal?
barely legal.
Barely
Barely
legal.
legal.
So.
He's barely legal. But he's legal. He's-
Maybe I'll teach you a few things.
Okay.
Damn, you're gonna learn
She's a certified cougar.
You're not gonna be a virgin anymore.
Hey, wee wee.
Oh, hey, Avery.
Oh, listen,
You know,
I'm just trying
Tug's
to enjoy
not-
my birthday, and I'm just getting stuck in
Oh my
some
god, happy
important
birthday,
pieces.
Avery. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You know,
But-
Tugs, not every barely legal guy gets to break it in with a certified cougar, you know? It's like one of those like
Break
rare
it in.
unicorns in
Break
life.
it in is crazy.
You could have the privilege.
Break it in. Break-
Oh my god, dude. Yo, oh my god, dude. Yo, I should live stream this, dude.
That's some like
Yeah.
American Pie shit, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, live stream.
hell
Live
yeah,
stream.
dude.
You haven't slept with
Oh hell yeah,
Pixie
dude.
Tarantino.
Pixie Tarantino, yeah, man.
Wait, then I wait.
Oh my god, actual Jonah
Wait,
Hill.
is she a witch?
I don't know, probably she's a doctor.
Oh my god, I could own the hospital with her, dude. And then we trespass all the police.
Tugs, I just want to point out
Oh, yeah.
this entire day has been around this one fucking incident
Yo, dude, it all started because like
because we just had to
Some-
be with
someone
Dahlia Faye.
checked-
Yeah.
no, because she wanted to check if you stole it.
Bro, we went down to fucking Mosley's and some Dahlia Faye goes, I'm a manager here, by the way. I was just checking over your work. I was like, what? And then ever since then, we went on this whole Karen spree of trying to piss off Dahlia Faye. And here we are.
Oh my god.
This whole day has been us trying to piss off Dahlia Faye.
Did it work?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Today's been a fun ass fucking day, Tugs. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, it's been fire, dude.
Okay, let's go back
Now
in
it's
there
gonna
and
be
see
this
what's going on.
Dan case, and then Zolo's case later.
Zolo has a case today?
Yeah, after the Vingeldan thing. 10 p.m.
Oh
Eastern.
shit.
Shit, hold on, I gotta take this. Yo, what's up, Larry?
DB meeting immediately. We got to prison. You need to.
At the prison?
Or you want to go to Auntie's?
I'm in court right now, so I can go wherever after.
All
Okay,
right,
like
we
it's
see.
in deliberation, so I need like 5 minutes.
All right, take your time. We be at Auntie's, bro. We be at
Aunties?
Auntie's.
All right, I'll be there. I'll be there.
All right.
All right. Hey, I need you to come with me after somewhere, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Tugs to a DB meeting.
All right. Okay.
All right, man.
Okay. All right.
What are you yapping about?
Can you introduce me?
Dun 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 dun. You are now in the presence of the one, the only Judge Brittany Angel, the almighty, the armless, the cool, the tall, the talented. Please, all bow your heads in her presence.
Thank you.
I don't see a whole lot of bowing, guys.
Thank you.
Just this guy.
I will be calling court back into session. Welcome back, everyone. So the celebration was a little bit difficult to come to. There is a few things that we needed to consider when actually taking the totality of the circumstances into consideration. Now, the first point of contention of the trial is whether or not the hospital is a place that you can be trespassed from. Now, it is the court's understanding that the state has appointed Derek Shaw, as well as the board of directors, to operate the facility in their stead. Just like Mission Row, the police department has Barrick and all the people who staff it to run the institution. The doctors run the hospital just the same. So when the court was going over their actual authority to perform a trespass, we do find it very compelling, and we do agree that the doctors do have it in their best interest, as well as the ability to trespass people from the property. With that being said, though, if a trespass is performed, there needs to be reasonable accommodations, given that the hospital is the only facility in the state and the island where people can receive medical treatment, which means that even if someone is trespassed from it, They cannot be barred from receiving medical treatment, and they also cannot be barred from accessing vital medical supplies that are located within. So with that being said, the court is going to find that the trespass order is valid and does stand, but that the trespass order needs to have specific accommodations made for Mr. Raman, and he is not going to be guilty of the trespassing charge. That is all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Damn, you look
Your Honor,
sexy,
can I ask you a
Angel.
question?
That's
Yeah.
right. Eat this,
Does
Chris.
that mean that Mr.
Fingers,
Raman is still
baby!
trespassed for 24 hours from the hospital right now?
Yes, it does.
So the only thing he can go inside the hospital to do is buy bandages and leave.
Don't matter.
immediately
No one
after
cares.
and
Take
get
the
medical
L.
treatment.
And receive medical treatment. Yes. That's correct.
Uncle Wami,
10-4,
my
thank you very
stomach
much.
hurting. I need medical at the hospital.
Okay,
Can
let's
you
head
bring
down
me?
there. Angel, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Angel.
You're very
Hey,
welcome.
Your Honor, he
Who's this
refused
ugly
medical. She's
looking
going to be
kid?
taking the court case like that. That's his
Hey,
Yo,
desire.
I'm
No, he
starving
only
so
wants to do
much,
that so he
dude.
can look
Don't
up
let
my
him go.
skirt,
Don't you
okay?
talk about him
Bingo
like
needs
that.
to get medical attention.
I'm starving so much, dude. I
Give
might
Bingo
need to go
medical
to the-
attention.
All right, come on. I got food. I got food. Come on.
He's gonna die on my courtroom.
Oh my
floor.
God, I need ICU, please.
Yeah, man.